After moving back from picks 9 to 10, the Chicago Bears select Tennessee tackle Darnell Wright. Wright heads to the next level as one of the most experienced prospects in this class. The 21-year-old made 42 starts during his time in Knoxville and did not allow a sack in his final 19. He's now tasked with protecting Justin Fields' blind side. Back in studio with the guys and offering up a grade is our guy, Pete Prisco. Pete, 42 starts here for Wright. It fills a need for the Bears, but you also have to factor in they move off of 9 where they could have taken Carter. All of that being taken into account here, what's your grade?
Yeah, I didn't like moving off number 9 to pass on Carter, but obviously they maybe had more concerns about his off-the-field stuff than the Eagles did, so it makes sense from that standpoint, but from a playing standpoint, it does not. I do like Darnell Wright. He's a heck of a player. You put on the tape against Will Anderson, who went, 3rd overall, and he just stoned him when he faced him in that game. I think he's a much-needed guy up front to protect Justin Fields. The right tackle spot's been a problem. I give it a B+.
All right, last all-pro tackle for the Chicago Bears. Anybody? 85-86, Jimbo Covert. So hope is there and expectation is high here for Darnell Wright. What do you expect out of the young man in Chicago?
It's been a minute, as the kids say. I love Darnell Wright, and Pete mentioned right tackle last season for Tennessee, the year before he played left tackle. And when he came over the summer into the fall, he was considered a day 3 guy until he moved to the right side. I was talking to a team today about Darnell, and they said, listen, he can play left tackle if you need him to. They don't need him here because they have Braxton Jones. But he said also maybe he just got better. And young players do get better when you face that sort of competition day in and day out. Wherever he ends up, and I think the right side is the right place for him to begin. At the end of the day, B-Mac, you got to protect your quarterback, Justin Fields. Jalen Carter would have been a huge get, but you still have issues along that offensive line. If you can solve that here with the 10th pick, I think it's a good way to go.
I'm okay with it because you want to see a young quarterback flourish and grow. The best way to do so, get him a pass catcher. They did so via the trade with the Carolina Panthers, being able to go get DJ Moore. And then, of course, adding more protection of the offensive line is a necessity in regards to getting the most out of your young quarterback. I mean, listen, Wright clearly was the best right tackle in the draft, hands down. And when you talk about being able to be a dual threat type of player, not just elite in pass pro, but running the football as well. Run blocking is a thing he does extremely well. So this is a big move. I understand you could have went Jalen Carter, but I'm okay if you pass on Jalen Carter if you're telling me you're trying to help your young quarterback in Justin Fields. So this was a big move for the Chicago Bears. I'm loving everything they've done so far via the offseason.
Depending which side he ends up on, he looks capable at both 27 starts at right tackle, 13 at left, 2 at right guard, a multiple guy up front here set to protect Justin Fields. Just a different shade of orange for Darnell Wright as he heads to Chicago. Lowest pressure rate allowed. Doesn't get a whole lot lower. 1.1% in 42 starts throughout his career. His final 19 starts did not allow a sack.